Hello, Hellions and Helliots. Welcome to another mind-warping episode of the Hellion Rebellion Rock and Roll Association, brought to you by Hollygeist. Welcome. We're getting evil tonight. The world is topsy-turvy, and it seems like everything is just plain evil now. So, how about we, indulge in some evil? I'm going to go ahead and talk about a compilation first called Chunks of St. Louis. These compilations came out in this one came out in 2006. So the first one came out, I think, in 5. I want to say there's a third one, maybe a fourth one, but I'm not sure. I moved to this city in early 2000s. I wouldn't have been privy to what was going on at the time. But these comps are really just showcasing local, regional metal bands from the city and surrounding areas. There was apparently a bar here, hole in a wall kind of bar in the early 2000s called Just Bill's Place. And it was a haven for extreme metal. And they didn't really get national acts or international acts. It was all regional. All the people who went to this bar and participated in this music, they were called meatheads. If you hung out at Just Bill's Place, you were a meathead, and that's why they named the record label Chunks of Meat Records. It's a pretty solid compilation. I haven't seen one of these around town in over 10 years now, so I can't find anything online about this. It's pretty independent. In fact, here, this is how independent it is. I mean, that's a burn CD. That's a rip CD. Yeah, it's got the blue. Again, they're both. I know the first two comps. They're both very solid. I enjoy listening to them. However, between both CDs, there's only a handful of bands that really stand out, that you could write home to mother about, per se. So it's not something I would. I mean, I would, if you're really into metal, I would recommend this. I mean, it's a slice of history. The bands are really good. But early 2000s, I mean, you're Midwest. You're dealing with a lot of bands who are like bordering on metalcore and things like that. However, one of the bands that is on Volume 2 is absolutely amazing. I have loved this band at least since 2006. This isn't the first time I've heard them, and it's a band called Harkonin. Harkonin would show up in around 2004. They're from St. Louis. They would go on to about 2012. They would break up or go on hiatus rather, and 2019, 20, they didn't get back together. It's a whole new band with one or two original members, and they're still around today. So, yeah, 2004, 3, you're talking about third generation black metal. That's really when the divided states of America are are really starting to do black metal, maybe late '90s. Um, during that whole second generation black metal phase, I mean, all eyes and ears were on Europe. Especially Sweden and Norway. Um, the divided states of America didn't really do black metal. We weren't really exposed to a lot of it. You had some coming out of Canada, some coming out of Central and South America, but we really weren't doing it. I mean, rap was huge. Metalcore was pretty big. Hardcore was really big. Um, that was our extreme music, and black metal just didn't seem to really fit us. And however, again, I mean, you had groups or the bedroom black metalers like Leviathan, Xather, those one man black metal bands, if you can call that a band. But you could make an argument for New Orleans goat whore, especially pre Haunting Curse, before Louis Falgus was singing with them. And Harkonin really sort of reminds me of Goat Whore a little bit. It has the black and thrash elements that Goat Whore has. And it's not surprising because St. Louis and New Orleans are kind of considered sister cities. So that's all I have for you on this. This is an interesting comp. I do enjoy all the songs on here, but it's very provincial. It's very Midwestern. However, I think Harkonnen could be internationally approved, and let's go ahead and check them out. Oh, I'm getting blood everywhere. It's delicious. So there you go, Harkonin from St. Louis, Missouri. That they are a wonderful black metal band. I would love to see that band live. Any of my St. Lou peeps out there, let me know if Just Bill's Place is still a thing. Is that still open? Is that still going on? I kind of know where it is. Other than that, try not to be evil. I don't know. I always thought that was good advice. Apparently, the world doesn't listen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.